Hi everyone. Our lesson for today is about the volcanoes. We will be learning today what are the volcanoes or what we call a volcano. We will learning the main structures of the area and the difference between the different types of tectonic bonding plates, their outcomes, and their connection to the location of volcanoes and earthquake activity. As hot melting rock and gases escape from the planet's interior through cracks in the earth's surface, what we call volcanoes. The objective of this lesson is to describe the general distribution of folding mountains, volcanoes, and earthquakes, and explain how the distribution is related to movement of plate boundaries. Demonstrate a basic understanding of plate tectonics, describe the global patterns of plates and their structures, and to talk about the main characteristics of volcanoes and earthquakes. The vocabulary they will be using is volcano, caldera, magna, craters, tectonic plates, successful range of fires, glycoliths. Our essential question is, what is a volcano? What caused it? Let's start introducing our agenda. Our agenda is first, I want to know what the students know about the volcano, what they have here before or seen on the other classes or in the TV, perhaps. After I ask the students, we have a small conversation about 5 minutes long. I introduce my agenda. My agenda will have the objectives and vocabulary to the unit, explain through a PowerPoint presentations what a volcano is, where it comes from, explain to students that the volcanoes are holes in the outside of the planet that allows the hotter components that surround the planet to escape to the outside. Will be the PowerPoint that I will be showing to the students just to introduce and to talk about the volcano. And this PowerPoint, the student will be able to see in a small explanations where the volcano came from, what the word of the volcano means, what is the science behind it, the type of volcanoes, etc. I will continue my lessons with a 5 minute short video. The short video is just to show the students the eruption of one of the most famous volcanoes in the world, to give a student an idea of the intensity of the volcanoes. Explains that there are volcanoes that have not erupted in more than 3 decades, followed by the second video for 1 minute and 13 seconds, titled Tectonic Plates, a video with an excellent animation showing what happens inside the air that cause the tectonic plates to move around. I'm just going to give you an example to show the first 1 minute video so everybody can see what is what my student is. This is the YouTube video. The student will
Esta es Lola y está en Verizon, una red increíble. Y este es el nuevo My Plan, el primer plan en el que puedes elegir.
It's about a minute long or less than a minute. And my students are able to see in this video a volcano right at the peak when it just erupted. And you could see all the fire, all the lava coming in. That they can have a visual idea of the impact and the effect of a lava of a volcano. While they watch the video, I would explain what they see and the impact of what they are seeing. After done with the video, as I said before, the student will be seeing the second video that it will be showing them. The second bit is a little bit.
It happens because hot rock rises, heated by the Earth's core. Near the surface, the rock spreads in two directions and goes sideways. It begins to lose heat. Eventually, the much cooler rock sinks back down. Through this spreading process, the Earth's crust is very slowly dragged apart, and it's this that ultimately causes the continents to move. Where the plates collide, the rock on the seafloor containing carbon from the dead plankton is carried deep into the Earth. As it descends, this layer of rock is heated, so the rock melts, releasing carbon dioxide. And gas is returned back into the atmosphere during an eruption. The remarkable cycle is complete.
After we're done watching that video, and the students probably will be asking me questions, I will be answering those questions about the volcano.
Oceans,
And
mountains, and continents.
to finish watching the video, the student will complete an activity titled Inside a Volcano using its puzzle, in which they have the ability to watch the video and answer questions at the same time. The video of the Earth puzzle activity the student will be completing. And this, they will be watching this video.
Portals into the heart of the Earth. They burn. Bottomless cauldrons fueled by an ancient wrath, bubbling and boiling thousands of miles beneath the surface and just waiting to burst through. Volcanoes are scattered across the planet. About 1,500 active volcanoes can be found across the world, though countless others
After a student completes the Earth puzzle activity, we keep moving on with our lessons. And our next activity will be just to show the students another video about the big volcanoes and their had erupted in the last week. I will show in the videos using YouTube as you see in my previous other videos. The student will complete an interactive academic reinforcement activity, which is about an investigation on a little resource the student will be completing in the volcano. They had to complete this page using Google Documents, completed each one of those questions with the information that they find on the internet. To enter this lesson and to complete these lessons, we will have our exit ticket. And our exit ticket, the student will complete a Google form. It's a short questionnaire using a Google form when a student will be completing and answer the final question to check for comprehension and understanding and how well the lesson went. I like Google Forms because in Google Forms I can I have the options or let the student see the answer right away. The student can double check their answers and also see what they have wrong and how they can fix it. A student also can see my comments and my feedback in the Google Forms. And it also allows me to put pictures and videos if I would like to. That will be the end for my lessons. And this is how I will conduct these lessons using Google Forms, Edpuzzle, Google Documents, or Kami, which is another tool that I really like to use when I teach an online class. The reason I like to use Kami is because in Kami, my student will be able to complete these activities that I will leave as a homework. And with the Kami document, with its Google extensions, the students have the options of the dictionary. The dictionary they can use it right in the form
Stuck on a word you don't know the meaning?
to find a word that they don't know, that they new for them, the meanings, that they don't get stuck in the readings. Students can use the read aloud feature, which is read for them the information, which is really useful, especially for those students who struggle with reading and comprehension. They can mark up, highlight, they can add comments. I can add my comments immediately for the feedback for the students and let them know what they need to fix or let them know if they just did a really good job. The text box allows the student to complete each one of these boxes and also add their comments. They have a questions. If you want to use a question, if any math teacher want to use Kami, it's a really excellent tool. They have a drawing feature when a student can draw the pictures, they can drop around and explaining if they like to draw, if it for them is better, it's easy, that they can actually do that. It's got shapes, it can erase what you do wrong. We can add media, we can add videos to the activities if you want to. I find Kami a really useful tool to use, and I really, really like to use that with my students, especially for the students that are English language learners, because the read aloud can help the students to comprehend what they are seeing. And this is all for my lessons. I hope these lessons deliver the message and the objectives that I intended with the lesson. And thank you.